Hey there, everyone. Today, we are diving into a complex and potentially explosive situation in the Middle East. The Houthis in Yemen have claimed responsibility for an attack on a Saudi oil facility, and it's sending shockwaves through the region. But this isn't just about a single incident, it's about the broader implications and the escalating tensions between Iran and the United States. So, let's break it down and explore what's really going on here. First things first, the Houthis have targeted an Aramco refinery in Jazan, Saudi Arabia, using drones. This isn't an isolated incident, it's part of a pattern of attacks on Saudi Arabia and its shipping in the Red Sea. The Houthis are backed by Iran, and their actions are a direct challenge to the Saudi government and its allies. But what makes this attack particularly interesting is the timing. It comes just as the Saudi government is trying to rebuild its economy and energy sector after years of conflict. So, this isn't just a random act of aggression, it's a calculated move to disrupt the region's stability and economic growth. Now, let's talk about Iran. The country has made new demands for the restart of negotiations and the reopening of the Strait of Hormuz. But here's the catch. Iran is saying that negotiations can't resume until the United States meets certain conditions. Specifically, Iran wants the US to end its violations of the Memorandum of Understanding and to remedy the provisions that it has violated. This is a clever move by Iran, because it puts the onus on the US to make the first move. But it also raises the question, what does Iran really want from these negotiations? Is it just a way to buy time? Or is there a more strategic goal at play? Speaking of the Strait of Hormuz, let's talk about the potential deal between Iran and Oman. According to reports, the two countries are working on a temporary agreement that would reopen the strait with ships entering through a route close to Iran and exiting through a route close to Oman. This deal is designed to restore an earlier agreement between the US and Iran and to restart the 60-day clock for negotiations over Iran's nuclear program. But here's the catch, the deal is not yet finalized, and there are still many conditions that need to be met. So, while this deal could be a step towards stability in the region, it's not a done deal just yet. Now, let's talk about the Pentagon's push to boost weapons production. The US military is facing a shortage of advanced missile interceptors due to the war with Iran. So, the Pentagon is urging the defense industry to accelerate production to meet the needs of the warfighters. But here's the catch. This push for speedier delivery is part of a broader modernization effort that predates the conflict. So, while it's clear that the US is taking the threat of Iran seriously, it's also important to consider the long-term implications of this move. In my opinion, what makes this situation really interesting is the interplay between the Houthis, Iran, and the US. The Houthis are using their attacks to gain leverage in the region, while Iran is using its demands to put pressure on the US. And the US is responding by increasing its military presence and pushing for faster weapons production. But what many people don't realize is that this situation is not just about the immediate conflict. It's about the broader geopolitical dynamics at play, and how these tensions could escalate into something much bigger. So, if you take a step back and think about it, this situation raises a deeper question. How can we de-escalate these tensions and find a path towards peace and stability in the region? In conclusion, the attack on the Saudi oil facility by the Houthis is just the tip of the iceberg. It's a symptom of the broader tensions and conflicts in the Middle East, and it's important to understand the complex interplay between the various players involved. So, what do you think? What are your thoughts on this situation? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more insightful analysis and commentary on the world's most pressing issues.